Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. So I know it's been a couple weeks since I posted. That's because I've been trying to get through college so that I can graduate in a couple weeks. It's been absolutely crazy. I haven't worn makeup in like 2 weeks. I've been that busy, so I haven't been able to keep up with my channel, but I promise you I have a ton of videos and awesome content coming this summer, so just bear with me again until May 19th till I get myself all settled. But I thought it was only appropriate that I did a graduation makeup tutorial. So first of all, if you're graduating, congratulations, that's so awesome. It is such an exciting part of your life, whether it's just high school or college. It's such an awesome transition in your life. I know I'm super excited, so I cannot wait to graduate and to see what is in store for me. Oh, and the most awesome part about this look is that I used all drugstore products because I know I use a lot more expensive products on my channel, but I just wanted to show you guys that there are some good drugstore products out there, and since we are graduating, you know, we don't have the most money yet. We have to get a job first. So anyways, if you want to learn how I did this look, it's pretty natural and simple and timeless, and it's going to look great in your photos and last all day, then just keep watching. Alright, so to start off, we are going to do foundation, so just make sure your face is all moisturized and ready for foundation to be put on top of it. Now since we're at graduation, you're going to be there for hours, you might be outside, it might be hot, so you definitely want something that is one, long wearing, and two, going to look good in pictures. So the best drugstore foundation I have for that is the Revlon Colorstay. Mine looks disgusting. I love this guy. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations. I use this shade Sand Beige. This foundation just wears so well on the skin, and I think it's going to do a really good job with the sun, you know? And there's SPF in it, which usually you want to run away from foundations with SPF because that means flashback, but I really don't get flashback with this foundation. So then I'm not really focusing too much on my forehead just because you're wearing a cap, so you actually don't really want to get too much makeup on your cap anyways, so really keep it light in the upper area of your forehead. And I like to avoid product right underneath my eyes because I don't want too much product layered on top of each other because that makes your under eyes more likely to crease, so we don't want that. And I'm just doing a light layer foundation. You can layer on more if you want, but if you're going to be outside, I think less is more so that there's less to melt off. At this point, I usually do eyebrows. I just did them off camera to save time, but the drugstore eyebrow product I recommend is the NYX Tame frame. I use the shade Brunette, which is slightly too dark for me, but it still works. I haven't tried too many drugstore eyebrow products just because I stick to what I know, but this is really good. This really works well. Concealer. Lately, I've been loving the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is a really good concealer. I like it better than Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know if you guys know this, but I really don't like Tarte Shape Tape at all. I really hate that concealer. I use the shade C5, and I'm just going to run a little bit of that underneath my eyes. Again, for the base, I'm not layering on too much product just because I feel like it's going to be hot wherever you are at any graduation, and you're going to be there for a while, so you don't want to layer on too much because then you're more likely to look cakey. Less is more, believe it or not. Gosh, I just love this concealer. Alright, cool, and then we're going to set the under eyes. My favorite powder to use is the Maybelline FitMe in the shade Fair Light. What's good about this is because it has a color to it, it's not going to create any flashback, so I'm just going to pat that under my eyes. Again, not too much. Now, I'm super excited to graduate. It's a big time in my life, and I still can't even fathom that. And especially because I've been so busy and so tied down with schoolwork the past 3 weeks. Like, I'm so excited for everything to fall into place and for me to just be able to relax for a little bit. I've been so stressed out. I haven't worn makeup in 2 weeks. It's that serious. This is the first time I'm putting on makeup in 2 weeks. That is how crazy I've been just trying to be able to graduate. For the rest of my face, I'm using the Maybelline FitMe Matte and Poreless powder in the shade Buff Beige. I'm just going to set the rest of my makeup with that. Just a super light dusting because I am going to put bronzer and blush and all of that. So for bronzer today, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronze. This is one of the best bronzers at the drugstore, and it just gives the most pretty bronzed look without being too crazy or orange. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's just a really lovely bronzer. So next I'm going to do blush, and now the Drugstore I feel like has some really good blushes. There's a lot of blushes from the Drugstore that are my favorite. Today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Mellow Wine. This is only like, what, $2 or $3? And it's such a pretty neutral color. It goes with every look, so I think you guys are really, really going to like this one. I'm just gonna put on the tiniest bit on the apples of my cheeks, because this is pretty pigmented, but it blends out very well. I'm telling you guys, the Drugstore has some really lovely blushes. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the eyes, and for eyeshadow today, I'm actually going to be using the new Maybelline Lemonade Craze eyeshadow palette. I bought this to review and do a tutorial on, but then life got in the way and I didn't have enough time to because I had to finish all my school stuff. So I'm going to use it today actually. I don't love this guy, but I really like it for soft looks, which is what we're going for today. So the first shade I'm starting off with is Sunny's, which is right here, and I'm just going to pat that under my brow bone as my highlight. So yeah, this isn't the most amazing quality eyeshadow palette, but it does have some pretty colors in there that you can definitely get a pretty look out of. I'm going to take a bit of Sherbet here, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid as just a base color. It's going to set the concealer that's on my eyelid. So because you're taking pictures and this is one of the most memorable days of your life, blah, 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 you want it to be a little bit more timeless and natural. So I'm going to go mainly for the browns and neutrals in this palette. So as my transition color, I am going to start off with just this medium brown here. This is Sweet Tea. I just went to do this, but there's no mirror on here. Okay. I don't have a problem with these blending wise, but they really lack pigmentation, which usually I'm okay with, but these like really lack pigmentation. I don't know. It's a Drugstore palette, you can tell. But like I said, I really, really like the colors. For a little bit of added definition, I'm taking this color here. This is called Old Fashioned. And I'm just going to pop that in the outer corner. This look is nothing special. I don't know, I just wanted to share an easy, affordable Drugstore look that you guys can wear for any occasion really, but I really think since it's like gonna be natural and pretty, this is gonna be perfect for graduation. This palette actually has a lot of really pretty shimmers. I'm going to go with the shade Citrus right here, and I'm just gonna use my finger to pat that on the lid. This would actually work a lot better with a glitter glue or something underneath. But since I want to keep it soft, I'm not applying any base. But it's still really, really pretty. This has like the most soft shimmers and glitters in it. So beautiful. Like I said, use your brush wet or use a glitter glue underneath to get the full pigmentation of this color. But if you're going for something soft, you can just use your finger. For some definition underneath, I'm going to mix both Sweet Tea and Old Fashioned, and I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line. I'm just doing the tiniest bit of that dark brown though, because I don't want it to be too dramatic, you know? Okay, so to highlight my inner corners, I'm going to take the shade Main Squeeze here, which is a light champagne-y yellow color. It's just the lightest color in the palette, so that's really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to put on a little bit of highlighter. I'm using the Maybelline Molten Gold highlighter. This has been a favorite of beauty gurus on here for a while. It's really pretty. It's actually not my favorite highlighter, but it's pretty nice for being from the Drugstore. And y'all, if you are outside in the sun in the pictures, the sun is just going to catch this and it's gonna look insane. Insane in a good way. And to set the face, I'm using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is really, really good for long wear makeup, so I definitely recommend it. Once that's dried, we're moving back into the eyes. I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio Tattoo Gel Liner. This is my favorite. I personally am a gel eyeliner person, so that's what I'm gonna use. A lot of people say this is the best gel eyeliner from the Drugstore, and I think it's very good. So I'm just gonna put thin line across my upper lash line, and I'm going to do a mini wing. You don't have to, but that's just what is very flattering for my eye shape. And I'm going to put on some mascara in preparation for some fake eyelashes now. Might want to do some waterproof mascara. You know, if you're a crier, I might cry. One of my roommates and best friends is from California, so I'll probably cry because she's leaving. I'm just gonna miss all my friends. If you think graduating from high school is hard, my goodness. Graduating from college is way more emotional. Okay, so the lashes that I think would be good for graduation are Demi Wispies by Ardell. They start shorter and go out longer, so it creates kind of more cat eye effect, which is very flattering, and they're not too dramatic, but they're going to look super bomb in pictures, so totally recommend. The pair that I'm putting on is really dirty. It's fine. It's fine. Voila! And as you can see, like, these aren't too dramatic and too out there, but it's going to add a little extra oomph for those pictures, you know? Okay, so finally for lips, I think I'm going to go with the e.l.f. liquid lipstick in the shade Praline. I mean, what kind of lips you want is kind of a personal thing, but I think this is a nice neutral color, but like still fancy looking. Oh my gosh, you guys, I really love this look. Wow. And it's all drugstore. That's so awesome. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this drugstore tutorial. Obviously, you don't have to just wear it to graduation. I'm wearing it out to dinner tonight. And yeah, I'm just so excited for this summer to have off and be able to focus on creating some cool videos for you. I don't know, I feel like school always gets in the way of this. So I'm so excited to go home, and I do have a few weeks off, so I'm really going to focus on some videos. So just comment down below what you guys would like to see. And yeah, again, congratulations, class of 2018. This is such an exciting part of your life. So if you're graduating, let me know. And remember to comment, like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. You won't regret it. Like I said, stuff is coming, I'm telling you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.